Hello pretty people, Fresh Fam, how are you doing? Pretty messy right now, but gonna start this vlog. It's 10 p.m. Whoa. 1 second. Let's just get my plan. Wasn't not in my plan to actually record anything, but quickly did groceries and gonna start with just another cooking vlog. Chill, really quickly. Gonna mix something up with beef, so that will be one dish. Other dish I wanted to make with chicken, but chicken is not deep fried. I need to actually drive up to pick a friend and then drop her off, so I'm gonna try to wrap this vlog up ASAP, so just quickly join up, enjoy this one. This is really simple way of cooking at least 2 to 3 days worth of meals, and this is my technique of making my beef, like something a little extra tasty, I would say, and something I actually make on a very regular basis. Okay, so I am looking like a madrasi, but you know what? I have to make this food. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the vlog. Alright guys, real simple, starting with, I'm gonna literally chop everything. I need 1 capsicum, about 1 kilogram of beef, 2 onions, and I'm gonna put them on the side. I'm gonna marinate my beef right after I've done all the chopping. So quickly, literally grab a piece of any box that you can sort of fill up your meat in, something that you'll be able to throw your marination in, something as simple as you chopped everything. Literally grab yourself a pot or a pan and throw your beef in there. Now we're gonna marinate that. This is the magic, or I would say the important step. Usually people can do this overnight, but because we are always short on time in our lives, so we want to do this quickly and we want to do this right. So I would say at least 3 tablespoons of soya sauce, 3 tablespoons of soya sauce, mix it well up. Now my beef is pretty dry, so I'm gonna add a little bit of sesame oil. It goes really well with beef. I've kind of tried this for the last, I would say, 4 weeks, and I've kind of adapted to the taste of it, even though the beef is not as lean as normally should be, but because we are bulking, so happy days. You're gonna add some lemon, so I'm gonna go at least 2.5 tablespoons, or even 3 tablespoons. You can go crazy. Like, I know there's so many preservatives in a bottle one, but I was out of fresh lemon. I'm a big lemon sucker, so please make sure that you do add lemon. It's always gonna give that starchy and really important. This is a taco mix that you get for $1 or $2 anywhere in Aldi, Woolworths, or any supermarket. This is going to be super important to marinate it. It's about 3 to 4 grams of carbs or per serving, and if you add the whole thing, it's going to be like 30-40 grams of carbs, which is barely anything. If you kind of distribute. Alright guys, so now that we have all our stuff chopped up and marinated on the side, heat up your pan or pot, whatever you have in your house, and literally put 1 tablespoon of oil, nothing more than that. Don't go crazy on the oil. Yeah, it's going to be heaps amount of fat, and that's not something that's just required, because yes, your beef is going to be pretty fatty as it is. 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. If you have it in a bottle, you can put that, or you can put fresh, whatever you like. Then you can pour after about, say, 2 minutes of frying that garlic. Onions, not your capsicum yet. So just put your onions over there and put it on low heat and just kind of mix it around. Just let it blend for the next, I would say, couple of more minutes. So it's literally a 2-minute game for all of this early prep stuff. I've added all the beef. Literally just leave it in the pot on low heat, add some salt, and there you go. Just cover it up and leave it for the next 10 minutes. Meanwhile, that's been cooked. Multitasking, as I said before, it is the key. So now that we have our protein is in place and been on the pot to be cooked, we're gonna heat up another pan or a pot again. We're gonna heat up another pot, and we're gonna get cracking on our carbs. So make sure that our carbs are basically sorted as well. I have simple spiral pasta, and I have a pesto sauce with it. Now I know some people say pesto is a lot of fats. Trust me guys, pesto is something that I have fallen in love with, and I've kind of adapted in my sort of macros, so you don't need to have it. There's so many other ways, like there's sun-dried basil tomato paste you can get. You can make some at home yourself, but this is just an easy, quick way to meal prep for the next 3 to 4 days without worrying too much. So literally, I would say 75% of the packet I normally put, so it's about 500 grams, I put 400. I don't cook the whole thing at a time, because then it goes to waste if I don't eat it. Meanwhile, checking on the mint, it's going all brown, which looks delicious. Cannot wait to get my hands on it. still checking it's on low heat, so not to leave it on high heat at all, otherwise it can burn. Checking on the pasta as well after adding the boiling water. Now pasta does get cooked relatively quickly, so I always kind of put it right at the end of the process. Have my frozen vegetables ready to be literally put in a bowl and with some boiling water, which I'll show you guys. But meanwhile, I'm gonna have a snack. Yes, bulking days are going just like the days in heaven. I have to constantly feed myself. That is a part of the process, even though sometimes it gets tedious, but I love it. Cereal is like a little, I would say, child's gift that's been given to me by my mom, and I've kind of learned how to put them in my macros. Some people kind of find it childish, but I don't really care. I enjoy them a lot. So 10 p.m. at night or 5 a.m. in the morning, it doesn't really matter. As long as I can fit them in my daily, I would say, macro intake. Frozen vegetables, as I mentioned earlier, it's super easy. Put boiling water. Thanks to Joey, my man, who is meal prepping for his comp. He kind of taught me this easy trick that you just cover it and leave it for 5 minutes and frozen vegetables are ready. So don't even need to put that on a pot or a pan. Gonna check the pasta quickly. Now you can see how quickly things are getting done. Like, this is literally a 30-minute window clock that I'm getting everything done before I head out of the door to help and pick up my friends. So I need to get everything done and sorted, and you guys can see how easy it is. Basil pasta, after you've taken that out and left it on the corner, make sure of course you have make sure that you have mixed it well, because if you don't mix it, you're not going to taste it well throughout the week, and especially when you're going to be having it a course of couple to few times, because this is going to at least last me for 5 to 6 meals. There you go. Mix up your vegetables. Look how great does that look. I am always excited to have this on my weekly basis. And yeah, a quick trick, I've kind of added on to mint leaves, mixing up with my beef and leaving that in my pot for the next 5 minutes, and it leaves that little extra scent to it, which is really delicious when you eat it, when it basically stays in there overnight and then you have it the next day. But there you go, beautiful pasta. Pack all of that up, and I'm gonna just quickly put all my beef across. Normally you can put everything in individual boxes, but I'm short on time, as we mentioned. I'm gonna literally just put 6 boxes away. I think that's all I had. Yep, and that's gonna last me for the next 3 days, even if I want to have it in 2 meals, if I love my beef that much, which I do. But it does get boring if you have the same thing twice in a day, so I try to avoid that because of yeah. So anyways, if you guys like this kind of video, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. This is my way of making my weekly beef pasta. Thank you guys.